I'm trying to remember. I don't know how long this video will be, but it has to do with the podcast. All right, and Fresh or Fit, and I think Pro, whatever. They have a statement where we're talking about the generality, all right, the general population. All right, the majority wins. But yet, when they have a podcast, they have pretty much the 1%, the top 20% of men. All right, that make good money, that live good, cushy. Um, and then they have all these 304s. All right, nobody gives a shit about your money. Nobody gives a shit about your status. Okay, you look good. All right, that's why you're there. Or you don't look that bad, or this or that. But if you want to have a conversation about the general idea of society, I think you need to have the general of everybody. I mean, you need to have somebody like me. You need to have somebody like my girl, like Myron Fresh, some religious people, some porn stars, a big group of people, that have a logical rationality, rational. I mean, not rationality, rational. Very articulate, civilized adult conversation. To actually get down to the bottom, because I think this is actually just hypocritical and bullshit about how and all these guys want to be like on the podcast like, oh well, you have to be something to actually get here, but you just got to be a pretty face if you're a woman. And I mean, as much as I do stand with I would like Myron, and I don't know what his friend's name is, and Brian from whatever, and Pearl, as much as I do agree with a lot of stuff they say, I just think they need to bring in some part of the 80% of the population that they're trying to use to describe I mean, I don't know exactly how to put the words. I am not very articulate with my thought process and vocabulary. Um, but I definitely do think these podcasts, as much as they are saying, I mean, in a way, I'm kind of talking to a female, but I mean, they are saying truth. I agree with it. It's just I think they need to bring in some of the general population, the average people. Bring a good variety of the scale. 1 through 10. Let's have some ones, twos, threes. You know, um, most of these women on here, I mean, they're porn star, average, attractive women on your podcast. That's it. And some of them look like well put together bag whores from the streets. They just, have a lot more, uh, they're not so twacked out on the drugs. um, they're doing the drugs for fun, not to run away from the pain that they went through as, young ladies. Doing drugs just to fucking mask their fucking hurt feelings as men. But yeah, I just see these podcasts, they need to and then most of these guys out there are trying to be part of the. It's I mean I guess Andrew Tate was be talking about escape the Matrix by joining the Matrix. You guys know that, right? Making money, doing this, open a business, a corporation. That's joining the Matrix, right? You guys know that, right? Building a podcast like Myron and his friends, Fresh and Fit, Pearl, doing the podcast, making money like that, making good money. That's just joining the Matrix, right? And then honestly, really not. I mean, I'm sorry, but fuck your feelings. Let's talk logic. Bring the Constitution into the cyber world and upon the internet. And no more pussyfooting around shit, sugarcoating it, watering it down, lying to spare your feelings. Accept reality, accept facts, logic, accept this, accept that. I'm sorry, but men need to take back, civilization. Women need to return back to their lady roles. I'm sorry, I just had a conversation with my wife about I'm sorry, but telling ladies that their place is in the kitchen and at home with the kids is not misogynist. That doesn't mean I hate women. All right, because someone please explain to me why I think your place is in here means I hate you. All right, you have your role, I have my role. My role is to go out there and work. Break my back. bash my fingers, push some paper, write some, sign some paper, clock in, clock out, work late, um, protect you if something goes wrong, look out for you, as your man. And yeah, so men are supposed to be there for the ladies, I mean, I don't think men are supposed to be your BFF and all that and just gossip, gossip, gossip. No, that's what you need chick friends for, right? You ladies need chick friends. Guys need guy friends, and couples need couple friends, and singles need singles. All right. But yeah, that's just what I have right now.